How are you doing? Welcome to the weekly Woodworking Wrap-Up Review, episode number 41. I'm your host, David Picciuto, and this is the show where we highlight active woodworkers in the community and talk about the latest woodworking news and events. And today, we're going to talk about the most recent and interesting woodworking videos and shop safety and a whole lot more. So grab a drink and stick around. Alright, now, I lied to you. I said I wasn't going to put out a show this week. Well, I got a little bit of time, so I'm going to throw something together pretty quick. It's in the morning here in Toledo, Ohio, so I am drinking coffee this time. I've done 40 episodes in a row. To me, that's crazy. I have a little bit of time, so I figured why not do 41 in a row. But I will not have a video next week because I'm taking off, as many of you know. So let's. Did you see this? This was this whiskey rack. I made a video for this last Friday, and if you want to check that out, you can do so here. Alright, moving right along. Where are my notes? Hello, not going to do show, 40 weeks in a row. Alright, so let's just dive into some videos. Let me grab my coffee here. Alright, so first video, desktop album rack by Matt Vanderlist. This is a nice, cute little rack. This would not hold my massive vinyl collection. Yes, I'm a music snob as well. But this is a very cool rack. I love this. I love Matt. Matt makes some great stuff. So check out the desktop album rack by Matt Vanderlist. Next video, just moving right along today. Live edge coat rack by Steve Carmichael. This is beautiful. A real easy project. Anybody can do this. And it looks great in his little entryway. So great little quick project by Steve Carmichael. Next video, Candy Plinko by Steve Ramsey. This is pretty badass, right? This is awesome. Look at this. This is so cool. And of course, Steve painted it. And Steve always gets crap for painting his projects. And I like that. I like that. Steve is the punk rock of woodworking videos. And then last video, the DIY hanging lanterns by April Wilkerson. Good stuff. She bought some picture frames at the dollar store and made these cute little lamps. I say cute, but I mean awesome. Alright, so that's our videos for this week. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? Alright, podcast. Wood Talk number 200. If it's not out yet, it will be out shortly. They're doing something special for you for the 200th episode, so congratulations, guys. I listen to it every single week. It's one of my favorite podcasts. Good stuff. Shannon, Matt, and Mark. Excellent woodworkers, excellent teachers, excellent podcasts. Okay, events this week. That's good coffee. Blue Bottle coffee. Used to be Tonks, and we get a subscription to it. Some of the best stuff that you'll drink in the morning. The Coffee Table Build Off, hosted by Neil Kronk. That is happening in November. There'll be a link down below. There's some awesome prizes and some awesome judges in there. I will be participating. I will also be judging. And that should be fun, so you want to check that out. The Bangle Bowl 2014, time is starting to run out for video submissions. There'll be a link down below for that as well. So make a bangle, submit it. Coming up this Friday on the 17th, Woodworkers Fighting Cancer. This is hosted by Mark Spagnola, the Wood Whisperer, and Steve Ramsey from Woodworking for Mere Mortals. They both have videos coming out this Friday on how to build this toy chest, and I believe that every time somebody builds one and submits a photo of it, they will each donate $5. Their goal is to reach $15,000 this year. There's lots of huge prizes. I mean, big stuff like I think Powermatic donated a table saw to it for it, so it looks great. So look for those videos on Friday. I believe they will also release the SketchUp plans for you to build them as well. It's all made out of wood that you can go get at your home center. So it's a good cause. And I was really hoping to participate, but things are life is happening. Life is happening over here in Toledo. All right. Next Tuesday on October 21st, Bob from I Like to Make Stuff will be interviewing Izzy Swan on the next Brain Pick. If you're not familiar with the show Brain Pick by Bob, he basically interviews awesome people in the community, which includes Izzy coming up, Mark Spagnolo, and he's had Jay Bates and Jimmy DiResta. It's a really good show. It's a great interview, and it happens live. So you want to check that out. That's next Tuesday, October 21st. All right. So now I'm going to read a little email that I got from Howard. Howard wrote, "I'm mystified by your thoughtless and stupid site name. Would you have us believe that you operate dangerous power tools while you are drunk? Do you suggest we do so? As the son of an alcoholic, I find the moniker offensive, even without these obvious objections. It's not cute, it's not funny." My reply to Howard was, "Hi Howard, if you watch my videos, you'll understand that I take safety very seriously. I'm sorry that it offends you. Sounds like you're the type of person who easily gets offended without looking into the actual facts. Anyways, enjoy my free woodworking content and stay safe." Now, I want to make it clear that I take safety very seriously in the shop. And of course, I never, ever, ever drink while operating a power tool. I'll have a drink while hosting the show, but I'm not woodworking. I will never drink while working a power tool. That's just the number one rule in the shop. I always have safety glasses on, hearing protection, and lung protection. Okay. I bought a saw stop table saw because of the safety features on that, including the flesh sensing technology, which puts the brake on the blade if my finger touches the blade. It's also got a great riving knife. It's a well-built machine. On my router, I always have the guard on whenever possible. On the bandsaw, I try to keep the upper guides as low as possible to expose the least amount of blades. I am extremely safe in the shop, and it's really important to me that I do this for a long time because I love doing this. This is my passion. This is what I'm crazy about, and I don't want to hurt myself. Now, I also take alcoholism very serious as well, as we have some in the family, and we also know some people who battle alcoholism. And I'm not suggesting that you go out and drink all the time. I don't go out and drink all the time. It's a recreational thing that I do at home. I'm not out driving. I'm not in my shop, and I don't encourage you to drink all the time. The email kind of bothered me, but I know the people that watch this show. No, I'm not telling you to go out and drink and be dangerous in the shop. And I can tell you to be safe. Other YouTubers can tell you to be safe. The magazines can tell you to be safe. And the TV shows can tell you to be safe. But ultimately, it is your responsibility to be safe in the shop. It's not up to me to make sure that you're safe. It's up to you. Now, the best advice that I can give you about being safe in the shop is whenever you're going to make that cut, just take a second to think, okay, am I doing this right? Just stop for 2 seconds and think about the cut that you're going to do. Think about what could happen and what you should do if that thing does happen, okay? It's all about being prepared. It's all about having the safety gear in place, and it's all about knowledge. So just take a second and think about what you're going to do. That's really all I want to say about that. I mean, you guys are smart enough to know not to drink while woodworking, and this guy, he just got under my skin and safe. Just be safe, okay? Just think about what you're doing. I love this. I love woodworking. And I want to do this forever. And man, it's just a silly, stupid name that I came up with a long time ago, and it kind of stuck. And so now I'm stuck with a silly, stupid name. So that's enough about that. Go screw yourself, Howard. All right, I got new T-shirts in. here's the first one. The blue Drunken Woodworker shirt. That is the Tri-Blend American Apparel shirts. They are so soft, printed locally by Juke Mode. And then I got the red Make Something shirt. It's actually cranberry. It's a very dark red, different than the red before, with the saw blade on there. And then I also have the green Make Something shirt. It's an army green, very, very dark. So those are my 3 shirts. They are now available in the store. A question I get asked all the time is, hey, are you going to print this shirt in this color? And the answer to that is no. I have what I have, and when I run out, I will do a different color. Another question I always get is, hey, you're out of mediums. Are you going to get mediums in sometime soon? The answer to that is no. I'm not going to get mediums in anytime soon. Once I sell out of these shirts, I will order a new batch, a new color. So, I'm sorry, if I don't have what you want, there's nothing I can do. Alright, the end of the year is coming up, and I'm going to do a year-end review of the weekly Woodworking Wrap-Up Review. I think I'm going to highlight some of my favorite moments throughout the year. I'm not sure what else yet. I started the second week of January, and I should have 49 to 50 episodes for the entire year. That's a pretty good run. My question for you this week is, what would you like to see in this year-end review of the wrap-up? Now, and you can't say interview Chuck, because Chuck already said no, he does not want to do that. So you're not going to see Chuck in the year-end review. So if you have any cool ideas for me, let me know, and we'll see if we can make that happen. It'll probably be a little bit longer format. It might be like a half-hour show, and it should be fun, hopefully, right? Okay, so if you like what I do, you can buy me a beer, and I'd like to thank Jason, Rosh, Brian Sox, Dave Pierce, Thomas Elkin, Joseph Mook, sorry Joseph, Brandon Kane, Joe McCormick, Greg Solomon, Greg Sloman, sorry Greg, Jeremy Thompson, Dan Gilworth, Matt Vera, Jack Howling, Kenneth McCabe, and Dan Gilworth, all donating the Buy Me a Beer, which is basically a money donation. Great week. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Remember, there is no video next week on the 20th. So be safe, stay passionate, and make something. I tried to blow through that, and I think it still ended up being longer than I wanted it to be. So